Let's shift focus now. We're getting some breaking news. We are learning that India will be getting the remaining S-400 missile defense systems by 2026. This is the missive that has been sent out by Russia. In fact, the deputy head of the Russian embassy in India has said that Russia is committed to delivering the remaining units of the S-400 air defense system to India by 2025-26, highlighting that the system performed very efficiently during the recent India-Pakistan tensions. My colleague Akash Sharma is with us on the broadcast. Akash, this was pretty much in the offing that the remaining S-400s are going to be supplied to India by 2026, and now an official word on this.
Yes, Greha, in fact, it has been categorically mentioned that within timelines, it will be delivered. We had, in fact, a contract of 5 regiments of S-400. And in fact, these regiments are squadron here in India. But originally, these are regiments, which were to be, which were purchased from Russia. We know that how these deliveries were delayed because of the fact that Russia is involved in a war with Ukraine, and a lot of military activities are happening between the two nations. But now there is a confirmation coming from officials that the remaining 2 squadrons and in fact the regiments will be delivered by 2026. In fact, within 25-26 it will be delivered is what has been said by the top diplomats in Russia. And it is one of the requirements of Indian armed forces. Now we have seen recent conflict with Pakistan, that how S-400s were used, and these are effective given the fact that the range is 600 kilometers. That is tracking any sort of threat is coming or is concerned. And when it is about the neutralization of any sort of threat, so it can basically target a threat that is at 400 kilometers. So those potent platforms as far as air defense is concerned, we know that how 3 regiments and 3 squadrons in fact are already deployed in India at different places. We know that Prime Minister visited Adampur, and then S-400 Triumphs were very much there in the backdrop of the picture that came out of that particular airbase. But now it is important and big update for Indian Armed Forces in fact, and the remaining 2 squadrons will be delivered by 2026.
Right, Akash. Thank you so much for that. Our defense correspondent Akash Sharma giving us a lowdown. So 2 more squadrons, regiments to be supplied to India. This is also in a sense a reassurance by Russia, even in the face of this escalation with Ukraine, that there is not going to be a disruption in supply of the S-400 to India.
Network 18 decimates Times Internet with over 6 times more unique users on social media. Network 18, the undisputed leader of news networks, way ahead of the times.